Good afternoon. My name is Samuel Sutton. I'm a reporter here at the Fredericksburg Standard Radio Post. Today I am joined by Justin Calhoun. He is the Emergency Management Coordinator for the City of Fredericksburg and Gillespie County, and he is going to answer some questions in regard to the COVID-19 situation that's started to grow a little bit in the county. I had interviewed him a couple of weeks ago for our Salute Law tab, and we had talked about the COVID-19 situation, but at that time it was a little bit more under control, but things have changed a little bit. So I wanted to kind of address that with him. So my first question is, so how severe is the situation right now?
Well, Sam, we definitely have had an uptick in the COVID cases. We're currently at 59 active cases in the county. On July 1st, we had 8 cases, so that's definitely an uptick. But if you look back to like January timeframe, we were averaging over 140 cases a day, so we haven't quite got back to that severity yet. The hospital's running about 6 patients a day at the hospital, so that's a pretty decent sized number, and considering the nursing staffage that they're experiencing statewide, that does cause some concern.
Mm-hmm. And then during a big spike, how does emergency management kind of handle that? And what are some steps that you guys take to kind of help that situation, kind of mitigate that?
We look at the numbers here locally and then at the state level and just try to prepare for anything that could be coming our way. We update the city and county officials so that they're aware of what's going on, and also try to update the public as well.
Awesome. Good deal. And then what type of help and resources do y'all receive from the state and federal government to deal with that? I know we talked during that article about the disaster declaration still being in place. Can you talk a little bit about that and what y'all get from that?
Yeah, so having the disaster declaration in place allows us to reach out to the state and federal government if we do need some additional resources. Currently, we're receiving rapid tests from the government or from the state government, and we're using those. Fredericksburg Fire and EMS is using those to test people that need to be tested. We've also made a request for some additional hospital staff last week. They've changed the way they allocate those resources at this time, so we have been denied, but we're looking for other ways to get additional resources for the hospital.
Okay, that's good. And when we talked for that magazine, we had talked about the vaccine, that the state was no longer giving the vaccine to the hospital for their campaign. Is that looking at restarting at all? Is that still the case that it's not coming to?
No, we aren't looking at that at this time. There's 4 pharmacies in town that are offering it. HEB, Walmart, Value Med, and Walgreens. They all are offering. Each one has a different vaccine that they offer. I know HEB is offering all 3. So that's people's best bet if they want the vaccine at this time.
Good, and that's free, correct?
That is correct.
Awesome. And then Dr. Parton had told me that the demand has kind of increased locally for a test, for a COVID test. And did I hear you right that y'all are planning on some more rapid tests at this time? Is there any events coming on?
There's no scheduled events like we did in the past. So I did talk with the hospital, and last week they did about 120 tests throughout the course of the week. Fredericksburg Fire and EMS did just less than 60. Mm-hmm. So at this point, we're able to handle that on the local level. If that continues to go up in numbers, then we'll look at having those state-funded test sites like we did in the past.
Awesome. And then I know I touched on this with you in that magazine, but I also just want to ask for some of the viewers and readers who may not have seen it. So how can someone go and get a test right now?
Well, they can always call their primary care doctor, but if that's something they don't have, they can call 830-383-4965. They can leave a message on that number, and somebody will contact them and schedule a test.
Good deal. Well, that's all the questions that I wrote down, but is there anything else that you'd like to add before I let you go?
No, I think everyone just needs to continue to be vigilant and take care of themselves at this time.
Mm-hmm. And again, today I was joined by Justin Calhoun, Emergency Management Coordinator for the City of Fredericksburg and for Gillespie County. Keep looking for updates from them. Keep reading our paper for updates on COVID-19. We'll continue to update our readers on that situation. So continue to keep following. Thanks for watching. Thanks for reading, and have a great day.